Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is only less than a couple of months away now, and as we lead up to its release, we've been getting some fantastic news like some amazing trailers, some content creators getting their actual hands on the game and giving us information that way, and much more. But now we've come across some new information coming to Sparking Zero, and it is phenomenal. So far, there are some major rumors about true power scaling being into the game, along with Super Saiyan 4 also making it into the character roster slots as well. And if you're interested in anything Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, definitely make sure to like the video and subscribe, that way you can stay up to date with everything the game has to offer as we lead up to its release. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Through IGN, there's an article that they just dropped 2 days ago called "Voice Actor Seemingly Confirms Super Saiyan 4 Will Be in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero After Much Speculation." And then we'll just go ahead and skip to the part that's important for this part in particular. During a Dragon Ball Z cast panel at Anime Riverside 2024, longtime Goku voice actor Sean Schemmel discussed the challenges of voicing different characters in the series and giving them their own unique voice. In a video uploaded to YouTube by Jimmy is a Geek, Schemmel seemingly let it slip that Super Saiyan 4 Goku will be playable in Sparking Zero. Schemmel said, "I didn't realize that subtly changing voices for every single form was gonna bite me in the ass later. And so keeping track of all of that for like Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 3, God Mode, Red, was all real subtle," Schemmel said. So as the article kind of stated itself, people kind of already theorized that Super Saiyan 4 was going to be a part of the game itself, but now it's basically officially confirmed from Sean Schemmel himself. Through this, we can also conclude that every character from GT is also going to be in the game in one way or another, including characters like Baby and even Sin Shenron. Also from this, we can conclude that maybe even some story sections from GT will be added into the game's main storyline as well, even though not actually canonical to the storyline in general, since the game will be having a bunch of what-if scenarios and choices in it in the main story as well. So it's possible that we go Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super, including all the movies that are in between. And if that is the case, we even have hope of getting something like Janemba in the game. From the characters that have been revealed so far and teased, we see that everything leading up from Dragon Ball Z to Dragon Ball Super's Broly movie seems to be in the game as main story content as well, let alone as actual characters that you can play with throughout the game modes, leaving the Dragon Ball Superhero movie as its own DLC and characters to be added as DLC as well, along with Daima that'll be releasing later this year. And with the Super Saiyan 4 forms being essentially leaked, now we know that Vegeta and Goku will be getting them and be added to the roster of the 164 characters plus that are going to be in the game. But speaking of forms, it is a huge swirling rumor around the game right now that every form and every character will have true power scaling. Now, to which severity that's actually going to be is debatable, and we'll just have to wait for the full release to see if it's even implemented into the game. But what I'm believing will happen is it'll be like the older budokai tenkaichi games, where some characters like Great Apes and Broly have something called hyper armor, and depending on how powerful your character is in terms of the game and the character itself, will depend how many hits it actually takes to take down that hyper armor. For example, someone like Krillin may need 6 to 7 hit strings in order to actually break through and deal damage, while someone like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan may take 4 or 5, and Super Saiyan 3 Goku might take 2 or 3. Along with that, we also have fluctuating health pools, which may be added more bars depending on the stronger character. So maybe Super Saiyan 2 Goku has about 4 bars that you have to get through, while someone like Super Saiyan 3 Goku has 5 bars, and then so on and so forth. Also, something that took place in the older Budokai Tenkaichi games was depending on who you were hitting, depended on how much damage you did. For example, if you were Krillin trying to go ahead and Kamehameha someone like base form Goku, maybe you deal 6,000 damage. But if you're trying to go ahead and hit Jiren, maybe it's only 3,000 damage. And then if you're turning around and trying to Kamehameha Hercule, maybe you're doing something closer to 15 to 20,000 damage. Adding a layer of challenge not only in the character select itself, but when you're actually performing gameplay actions throughout the battle as well. But man, would it feel good if you played as everyone's favorite punching bag Yamcha and were able to beat someone on Jiren. At that point, he couldn't talk any smack to you from then on. As of right now, the true power scaling hasn't been confirmed officially from the developers, but a lot of people have been saying that this is going to be happening and will be revealed later on at their next big presentation. So let me know in the comment section down below 2 things. Would you like true power scaling to be in the game? And out of all the characters from Dragon Ball Z to Dragon Ball Super Broly's movie, which character are you most excited to play when it comes to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero? That is everything that we have for today. And if you did enjoy the video or found it entertaining, make sure to like it up so that you can help power my spirit bomb against the YouTube algorithm. And subscribe so you don't miss any more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero news as it comes out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to catch you guys next time. Peace!